What's up, everybody? How are we doing? We can turn that off. We can click this button. The game should come up. Yeah, it did. Sorry, I was in here looking at this while I was waiting for my opening thing to play through and got set up. And yeah, that's where I left off. So I'm trying to decide. Do I want to go do like... I think I do. I think I want to go... Let's see. Where is character ascension material, physical, shape of duty? This is the one. This is, sorry. Is this the button? Yeah, okay, cool. So that's the one for Robin. Let's go do that. So I'm still trying to get Robin. I've still managed to not get her yet. I think you need 60. Hold on, I have it written down somewhere. Is it here? Yeah. 65. I need 65. Fire, ice. Okay, well. That's the case. As much as I'd like to use Facial since she's my new and shiny, we're going to use the team that actually, you know, makes sense for this. Bro, I have this guy on my friends list. E6, S1, every unit. I'm almost certain. Yeah, Linkshan Rappa next. Yep. They may not have done Zhao Chu. They may not have done Zhao Chu. But like every other unit so far, I'm pretty sure they have. Where is... I need... Alright, hold on. Just... What? Oh, there you are. I was like, D, where are you at? There you are.
It's you again.
Alright, cool.
Existence is unity. I'm so everything. Burn to ashes! Attack detected. Fight to land!
Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
Set the scene aflame! Eternal. I'm so everything. Burn to ashes! Set the scene aflame! Stay away.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin. My friends, indulge yourselves!
Existence is unity. I'm so everything. Burn to ashes! Set the scene aflame!
Sorry, I was talking to my sister. Yeah, I went to the bookstore today. I bought books and spent more money than I was planning to on books. But yeah, no.
Dreams do come true.
This patch is the most brutal patch I think Star Rail has had to date for me.
Friend?
Like, I was going for dupes of Firefly, and her patch wasn't nearly as bad. Because it was still only the first phase, right? But for this one, I have Fei Xiao, who I did get, thankfully. And then I have Robin. Then I got Fei Xiao's Light Cone that I want to get. And then I got to get Lingsha on the second half of this patch. And I'm just like, I'm not getting all of them. It's not possible. Like, I'm not lucky enough. And I don't have the spare income to do that kind of thing. So it's just, it's not feasible. But I'm just like, God, this is going to be painful. And what's even worse, like, honestly, what's even worse about it all is that in my summons for Fei Xiao, I only pulled one Motse. One.
Eternal.
And I'm like, I want dupes of the guy. Come on. And I haven't pulled any of them either with my summons for Robin this far either. So after I do this, I farm up the essential materials for Robin. I'm going to do the new story. Because I need to unlock the new boss so that I can get Motse's talents up. And then after that, I don't know. I'll probably get start the event.
Existence is unity.
I'm basically playing Star Rail for the rest of the day. I mean, I'll be getting up to eat dinner at some point, I guess. And we're doing chili dogs for dinner, so I'm probably just I'll probably just leave things paused here and BRB and go eat and then come back.
Let's improvise. Let the show begin. Friend?
I wonder how many.
Show yourself!
I know there's like 1,200 Jade. I got 35 there. Basically. Oh, it went up one. It went up one at the last second.
Eternal.
There's 1,200 Jade in the event. Plus some more. So there's a 10 pull in the event, plus whatever I get from story. I've used the 2 tickets from the 10 pull login already. But I've got, you know, that's just 2 tickets. I can get the rest of that back, recoup that just from doing my dailies.
Existence is unity.
Let's improvise. Let the show begin. Friend?
Indulge yourselves.
Eternal.
I don't have the trace material for Robin either, but I can get it. It's fine. I'll farm that if I get her. That I'm not going to pre-farm.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
I have plenty of places to get jade. I'm just kind of
Existence is unity.
not sure.
Until everything burns to ashes!
I'm not gonna be able to do everything like all of the jade sources I have today. It's just a matter of like how much time I'll have other days. Cause I'm gonna be gone all day tomorrow.
Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
I'll have like an hour after I get back before I probably pass out tomorrow, so I'll be able to do. Maybe I'll do some like Divergent Universe or something for. When I get in tomorrow.
Eternal. Until everything burns to ashes! Enjoying yourself? Set the scene.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
Fight to win!
That's 60, so do it one more time.
Existence is unity.
It'll be 65.
Let's improvise. Let the show begin. Friends? Indulge yourselves!
Alright, that's done. That's 65, right? 65, cool. I think that leaves me exactly 60. That leave me exactly 60? It did. Alright, well I guess do this real quick. How many?
Feel sticky?
This is such a single target heavy team. Doing a wave thing. I didn't think about that.
Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. Time to lose.
Feel sticky?
Oh, out of skill points, man.
Can you find the answer?
So I see how Motse can really benefit from somebody who AoE attacks. Because they're more likely to hit the person that he's targeted as prey, right? So, okay. I mean, if you're in a heavy single target fight, you'll still be fine, right?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Can you find the
I
answer?
feel like my facial could be doing better.
It's on me.
I think ultimately it's because she's not using a maxed out light gun. Light gun, she's using one like 50. I need to upgrade it.
Feeling spiffy?
But that requires farming materials.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Can you find the answer?
Spend freely. No dirty trick. Watch your head.
Feeling spiffy?
Wait, boosted. I wasn't expecting her to target Mose. Alright, cool. It's all been used. I can do this real quick. Yeah. This will be done the moment I finish the main story. 20 calyxes. I've done 6. If I get Robin, that'll easily be done as well. And this I'll probably do later as well. What's this period's missions again? Three things for the Luminary War Dance. Okay, well.
Short respite, then time for the next fight.
Come on in.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Is this how long-life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
How are what are they called? Imagitrons? Intellitrons. How are Intellitrons not also technically long life species? Are they just programmed to die after so many years or something?
Relax. The
the Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
War dance. Here you are.
Wait, I thought we got locked in the... Oh, I guess we didn't. Okay.
I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
There was a revolt in the shackling prison. Fortunately, we were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived to rescue us.
I was planning to take Miss March and Yoon Lee to Stargazer Navalia to see the Sky Splitter up close, but we stumbled upon a group of suspicious Foxians carrying official identities. They were acting strange, so out of curiosity, we decided to follow them. It turns out they were actually Borisin disguised as Foxians. It seems they infiltrated Stargazer Navalia in order to prepare for Goulet's escape, and we foiled their plans by pure chance. I wonder who provided them with those disguises, and how many more Borisin have taken advantage of the war dance to infiltrate the ship. Yeah, I heard them too, but I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the Ringmaster. The security of the Lofi is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Goulet will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said. You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Feixiao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borisin spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Goulet on an empty stomach.
True.
Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Goulet's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken
Though
Mr.
on the
Zhao
same, you
The longer
know,
we wait,
coin,
the
flip side of it
complicated
here.
the situation becomes.
On a full stomach, you can become very lethargic as well. Like having been up for almost 12 hours now, I am so lethargic after my lunch. So good.
Zhao Qiu always
It's
said
amazing
I'm the
chicken
most
fajitas.
patient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borisin abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borson were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When
Slouching
facing
so bad.
cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
Yeah.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the Six Commission's affairs on the Lofi.
I kind of forget Divine Foresight is Jing Yuan's title. I keep thinking it's one of the commissions, and that throws me.
What is the situation at the shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the two Nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that he and Don Hung are safe.
That he and Don Hung are safe. We probably could have found a better way of saying that. Wording that.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao team. The Borison have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry. Fei Shao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Fei Shao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the Wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. But now, with Hule's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong.
So, Yunli, what do you think we should do?
Well, I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners.
Not a good idea.
And
That'll put people in a panic.
for the war dance,
And people that have come from off ship
better to announce an
would
indefinite delay for now.
begin to have issues because of finance. Like they, spent money to come here.
Our plan sounds solid, but unfortunately solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach. The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Lofi isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified. Chaos might ensue. The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Lofi's 6 commissions. We've invested a lot of resources and manpower into
Ooh,
organizing.
yeah, didn't even consider that one.
Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them.
The first one kind of addressed both of my points. So
But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hule's escape and the discovery of Borison's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Child guessed that these events were orchestrated.
but they didn't. Now, hold on. The discovery at the Stargazer Navalia was not part of their plan.
The fugitive is just one piece in the game. One controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people in the Lofi. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does it.
So, what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Lofi. Acting as if nothing's happened.
As if nothing has happened. Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the two of you here.
Master Yun Li, is General Hua Yan asking you to be the ringmaster instead of Yan Qing?
No, that's not the case.
General Hua Yan, are you asking me to take Yan Qing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Lofu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Lofu a laughingstock.
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus,
Little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. I love that he keeps getting called Little, no matter who it is, where they are, they just call him Little.
can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm trusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
Switching to Lingsha's POV. Okay, I didn't expect that.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Lofu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison. Tell me more about the current state of the Shackle prison.
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos.
Keep seeing weird like
One of
shadows
the
play
judges
across her
on
face
duty
there.
in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui Yi from the detention division, was killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
I, and the two behind me, will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
But, General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yao Qing envoy is being held hostage by Borison. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Lofu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yao Qing messengers were ready to escort them?
Good questions.
The answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Lofu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha, I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Borison disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence.
Heyo. Hold up. So let's just briefly. There we go. Okay, actually, hold on. That makes me nervous. There we go.
According to Lieutenant Yenching's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borison in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemist detected.
I mean, you're Vidyara, who makes yourself look human most of the time.
Explain how these Borison were able to disguise themselves as Foxians.
I know it's a big difference. I don't know why I even made the comparison.
Simply put, Foxians and Borison share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borison to temporarily
I feel like you
change
should
their
never
shape
say that in
into
front of a
that
Foxian.
Foxians.
Or a Borson, for that matter.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Indeed. This means that these Borison have a steady supply of the medicine within the Lofi. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they use, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borison's body...
They're one and the same, aren't they?
I think she has her hands full, and I feel sorry for her.
Medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borison have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borison. Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bones with a single blow.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borison possesses. This is likely the work of Hula.
If I may be so bold to ask, is this Borison truly that formidable?
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Linshaw. To the Alliance, Borison have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hula is a monster feared even among his own kind. With his strength, Hula united numerous Borison packs, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. They constantly push the Alliance's armies into perilous positions.
Are there vampires? Because the Borson are like basically werewolves, right? And they're abominations of abundance. I feel like vampires should like potentially exist somewhere in this space system as well, or vampire-esque things, right? They would also be abominations of abundance, no?
Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations. And I personally witnessed the devastation on the battlefield after Hule appeared. Even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former sword champion hadn't immobilized Hule with her Frostblade, the outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different. By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The crimson moon cast the sheen of blood on all. Everything I saw was painted dark red.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned?
Can't.
On the Xianzhou Jumi, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes. Their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Lofi kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing now. But I guess I understand. The people of the Lofi are known for their kindness. Even when faced with a malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead, they exiled the healer, who tried to solve the problem, to the Xianzhou Jumi.
Ooh.
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. As for why Hule was only in prison, I can shed some light on that too.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me, General.
All right. Let me tell you more about it as we go.
Rude.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
You're a stubborn one.
Join the battle.
Until everything burns to ashes! Time to cleanse the field. Firefly, take more. Fight to live!
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
There's more to life. Eternal. This is more than a bad set for this being.
What was that? Ooh, chest.
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
No. This is a Borisin in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also two Borisin disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship Commission. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold the position of power. Let's search elsewhere.
Yo, link, let's go. I'm taking this chance to use her, alright? I don't... I won't ever get another chance to use her.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live! Immerse yourself in it. Be of your body and mind.
Take your positions. Let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Some value, I suppose, existence of unity.
Attack detected.
Hey, okay.
May the foul stench dissipate. The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Dreams do come true.
There's more to life.
I will claim victory for myself. Fight!
Allow me to purge the root of the... Yeah!
Alright, yeah, alright, alright. I'm following. I dig it.
Someone bit open his arteries and drained almost all of his blood while he was still alive. Such a cruel and ruthless act.
It's like almost like feral vampire.
Despite being a long-lived species, Borsen are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh. I've heard that Hule was deprived of food and water in the shackling prison.
Interesting.
Hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries. Will the hostage from the Yaoqing be able to avoid being his meal?
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the forest of swords to drain his life force. But in the end, his punishment turned into a test of our patience. Just like you said, Mr. Shaw. Casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of it. But unfortunately...
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hule went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Boris. But Hule, with his mysterious sorcery, turned countless Foxians into his pawns. So the Boris
Kept
returned.
returning.
The Foxians curse his
Name
name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet.
How they grant a swift death to such a great sinner.
I wonder if you know why Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in the Xianzhou Lofi is in charge.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Hule, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Xianzhou Lafu as an honor, I assume?
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss Shaw. Allow me to explain it.
Well, are you going to explain? Apparently not. I would really like to know.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
I'm sorry, that was a mouthful.
Catch up.
Stand in position.
Like flames to everything, burns to ashes! Set the sea
Immerse yourself in it. Be of your body and mind.
Dreams do come true.
Ching told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Boris. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borisin biotissue.
Ew.
I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borisin attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill at exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so intimidating. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
So it would seem.
Watch out! This thing is still alive! Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species crossed the line. All will be swept away by the wind.
Target sighted. All
Until everything burns to ashes! Allow me to purge the root of time to cleanse the filth. The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Let's improvise.
Grace and elegance.
My Firefly too strong.
You haven't answered my question about why Hulei was imprisoned in the Lofi instead of the Yaoqing. You've been reserved in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hulei on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hulei's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Just like this mech? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borisin. Just like the Borisin, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borisin do. So,
Exactly. While Borisin see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless heroes of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail. Why can Borisin control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently. Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hulei was not only the warhead of the Borisin, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hulei thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
that's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hulei and the Lofi. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Lofi that served as a warning to future generations.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae. By imprisoning Pule in the Xianzhou Lofi, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Lofi to refrain from repeating its mistake.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou Alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Videodora, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission. But instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dan Heng, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life?
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Videodora to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master. Until your arrival now.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long, drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. He won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But, let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
Bro, they have such heavy footsteps.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. And the other attackers, aside from the Borison, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Videodora Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Videodara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the
Man, she is not happy about any of the
requires
stuff she's been thrown into.
authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using cloud hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Videodara collude with the Borison and aid in Hulei's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Lofi, Miss Lingsha, I believe you understand the implications.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true mastermind. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager, who exploited the weaknesses within the Lofi and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Fentilia.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Videodara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingsha?
So there's all three of the races on every one of the Shinsho ships. But there's a heavy Foxian presence on the Yanqing. Would the Lofu have be considered a heavy Vidyara presence because of the Scaleward waterscape and such? Or is it more balanced on the Lofu, I wonder?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Lofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scaleward Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action,
I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
I was about to say, this would be a perfect chance to switch to Xiaochu's POV.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
Delicacy? But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
No.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borison, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
Is flesh salty? I mean, I guess your sweat would have salts in it, so... Okay. But blood isn't salty. irony.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy it.
Just boil your tongue in this hot pot. I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jin Liu recently returned to Lofi, right? Well, she did come back. But unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes. And was
I
escorted to a
never
Nazi
did get
institution.
around to doing those character quests.
Do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hule's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Boris and his savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hule.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians.
Boring.
For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou.
Could have done something really cool with his design. Boring.
But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
Hule. Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue? The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home? Lord Hule. Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing, by a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in this case is you.
The Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing. A Foxian. Very interesting. Tell me, Montauk. Is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lonely beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief. She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book.
And she bested you, Montauk. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated.
True. I mean, true, technically.
Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named Mongus, who showed us the way. Her guidance brought us home.
This prophet, Mongus, what does she want?
Yaoqing would take you to her ship during the Lofu's war dance. And that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it.
That so-called prophet lied to all of you. She just sent you here to die.
Prophecy has come true. Our warhead is right here, with us.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Lofi.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule. I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the Lofu is distracted by the stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet. To become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiaoqiu, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports, come back, and tell me what you saw.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub mock talk?
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I would always unquestioningly follow your orders.
Just a little pre-hunt entertainment. Don't you want to run away? You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
Huh? Why is my Jiaoqiu so hurt? Hold up. Why am I giving an injured Jiaoqiu? That's so... It's jacked, man. I saw a team that makes use of Jiaoqiu and Moze on the same team. I wonder if I can find it again. I don't know if I can make it or not, but I want to see. Where did I see it? Was it on Twitter? Yes, this is what I'm doing. I'm looking up a team for... there's probably not even going to be a fight, but you know what? Hold up. Potentially some codes? Potentially? Oh shoot, it was a code. Ayo, codes. Nice. Got some free stuff. Yeah, baby. I'll take it. believe. No. Okay, I don't. So, what we're going to do. Lore accurate. Let's go.
Zhao Cho, don't just focus on exercising your intellect. Take some care of yourself too.
There we go. That's the team.
I can't believe he actually let me go. What game is he playing? Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape.
No, you should just escape. You should just leave, dog.
Just as I suspected. He's testing me. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Fei Xiao personally lead a squad to capture Hule? For now, I'll do as he asked.
Nah, I don't care if there's people watching you or not. I would so quick just make a bolt for it.
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive in less than 15 minutes if you need it. So, where would you like to go? We need to hurry wherever we're going. The war dance is about to start. The Skyfaring Commission is prioritizing star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter.
It's red. That's like, that's so tempting. It's like, oh, I want to click the red thing. The red thing is probably not what I need to click.
Close the ports? Why would they do that?
I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery is currently closed. All the officers and officials have been reassigned to assist in the war dance. Hey, although we're short-staffed at the moment, if there's anything I can do to help, please feel free to ask me.
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Do you need my help? Understood. Please come to me if you need any help.
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Go bother someone else. You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
The Warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
No, not at all. Instead, the Skyfaring Commission is clearing routes to prioritize starskiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. This will make our ships more noticeable when we try to escape.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
I kind of want to try this.
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, we need to hurry wherever we're going.
Okay.
The war dance is about to start. The Skyfaring Commission is prioritizing star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. Keep what quiet? Come on, spill it if you have something to say.
No, nobody's here today that I'm aware of, or if they are here, they're not talking.
Realm Keeping Commission? It's right up ahead.
Well, I tried.
You're back, Jiao Cho.
Come and take a good look. Who is this person?
This Cloud Knight says there's official business that requires my cooperation.
What are you trying to do, Moktuk? They have nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do? I told you to go to the port and check out the situation.
Love you.
But I
Bye.
never gave you permission to talk with others. Remember, this person died because of you.
Yeah, okay, I kind of figured that might happen, but
You
oof.
want to prove to me that you hold everyone's lives in your hands, right, Hule?
Yeah, Hule, why don't you just make yourself known and watch two generals come down on you? I bet you'll find out your immortality isn't as immortal as you thought.
Exactly as you said. So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than claws and fangs. Especially during a festive time like the war dance. What lurks in
Bro, I want to keep playing. I want to finish the story, this chapter. But having been up since 6 a.m., I am tired, dog.
flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones anytime. There's no escape from me, Jiao Cho. Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in the city. If you try anything funny, innocent people will die because of you. Now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Moktok says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain. But remember, the next time you refuse me, I'll crush your healing hands, then your knees, then your spine. I'll dismantle you piece by piece, until only your silver tongue remains for you to speak.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
You can torture me until I talk. Or let's save us both some time. Warhead. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borison aren't supposed to live that long, or possess such regenerative abilities.
So, is that why the Shanzhou Yaoqing wanted to take me away? To some, I'm a hostage, but to others, I hold
The secrets that they desire.
I still remember, in the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of Moon Rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borison and free themselves from their bloodline. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most
brutal punishment they could imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which are you, Jiao Chu?
I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, hero of the Yaoqing. You seek power to share it with others and do good.
Wait, no. Seriously?
Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borison, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borison and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a miracle. The lunar embryo. Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired, a heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon. Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borison warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest
I hate to say I really like the guy that voices him. It's just that he does that deep, like, guttural voice, but not in like an obnoxious or egregious way. It's I don't want to say smooth because that's not accurate, but it sounds good. I like it.
All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
Jiao Zhou, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you already have intelligence about the Borison?
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wanza?
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Zhou, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borison? Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borison. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been in prison for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous lawful Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey?
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borison that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Lofi right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our
I almost said something really bad.
The situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position. What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long. In this case, what do we need most now?
A star skiff to get us out of the Lofi. The Borison we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were actually preparing a vessel for their escape.
We predict their next move, and we take them down. Let's start from where you found those Borison and corner our party.
Curious. Okay, there, it says the name there. Okay. That was my curiosity. No. How dare you?
Let's can you find the answer?
Spend freely.
Show me what you can.
This is where we ran into the Borison last time. Looks the same as usual.
Because I've blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened. Losing contact with their accomplices preparing the Starscape will surely. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borison wants to stick to the original plan despite the risks, they'll surely come back to Stargazer Navalia to check the situation.
Are you suggesting that there are Borison here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area, so don't you think that there are a bit too many people here today? First, look at those two Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we arrived here. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members. And obviously, he is not following rules.
True.
Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
Can I hit them all at once?
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists.
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Cienjo Lofu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown, there should be official documents proving it, right?
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are aware that some people have infiltrated this port.
That makes perfect sense. So you're now investigating the Borison?
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any interference with our inspection. Thank you for your understanding.
Lieutenant Yenxing and General Feixiao?
You're aware of the Borison prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news. I'll be on the alert.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you noticed anything unusual?
No, everything is normal on the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on guard duty, is it?
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on the Sky Splitter?
Yes.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while. Have you noticed anything?
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. I wish I could go on board and witness Lieutenant Yenxing's contests. Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yenxing, aren't you supposed to be on the Sky Splitter? Is it alright for you to be here instead?
Thank you for your concern, but I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from wandering around Stargazer Navalia if you're not... Oh, it's you, Lieutenant Yenxing.
So far, they've all been fairly convincing.
I'm an official staff member assigned to investigate a peculiar issue.
A peculiar issue?
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. Could there have been an error in the production planning for the assembly line? this is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the war dance had been scheduled already. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you have any questions, we can discuss them later.
So, it seems that some Borison have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise. The answer seems quite obvious.
I think it's like 1 or 3. One?
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened? Stargazer Navalia is not under lockdown.
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown as an excuse to persuade us to leave. This contradicts the Cloud Knights' plans.
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to hide, there's no way they can escape us.
Why are you still here? As I said, Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now.
No, I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now I'm asking you a question, so answer me. Tell me, how many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hule?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoqing. What are you still waiting for? Attack her!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
You're falling apart on your own. Never hesitate! Too slow.
Oh.
Time to reap. You cannot hide. I have the blade. To lose.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds.
No dirty tricks, alright? Watch your head.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I'll go easy this time. Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
The fear knows not fear.
I hit the mark.
The way he just went like
No dirty trick. Watch your head.
I found that hilarious.
Let's play for a while. Like that, huh?
I am the shadow.
I'm the shadow. I
Hedge
was
your bets.
kind of hoping that would kill him, I'm not gonna lie.
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this. Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want, but I assure you, you won't get anything from
Or what if you use the medicine that turns them into like Foxians as a as a threat, like as a torture device, and just be like, talk, or we'll find a way to use this medicine to permanently make you a Foxian. Yeah, what do you think about that? Then you'll be, in your own words, small and weak forever. Yeah, yeah, that's how you should do it.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack are prepared for the fate of never returning home. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that Borison escape so you could track him?
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then they chase them like it's a game. Borison get great satisfaction from the last struggles of their victims.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a war slave. What exactly have you experienced?
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. Long ago, I was one of them. Not all Foxians are lucky enough to be born on a Xianzhou ship. I grew up in one of the worlds where Borison roam, known as the Fallen Territories by the people of the Yaoqing. To the Wolf Masters, Foxians are nothing but property. Cannon fodder used to slow down the Xianzhou attacks on the battlefield.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yaoqing. If I get the chance, I'd love to hear stories of your past, General.
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning from Stargazer Navalia. What's the situation on your end?
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule from attacking Stargazer Navalia. What will he do next?
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Zhao Cho.
One duel hour before the war downs convenes.
Please, save me. I want to live. Doctor!
Xiao Xiao, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How's the front line?
The Borison Beast ships have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloudpeer telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body, it's like she was split open. Just like...
Her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me, Xiao Xiao?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I'm her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me, Jiao Cho?
I do. Loud and clear.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borisov bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. What a twist of fate. Turns out, she's from the same clan as I am.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination, and cruelty in battle. Turns out it's all because of her Borisov bloodline. Mutt. Despicable Mutt.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borisov. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borisov, to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast is the ultimate joy. But for you Foxians with poor regenerative abilities, it means certain death. With the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. One day, she will be torn apart and die as a monster. And in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hule. Do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. I exhausted myself, and my hands trembled. But I believed everything I did was meaningful. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. They died under your claws and your jaws, amidst the flames of crashing star skiffs, and under the Lux arrow of Rainbow. Like a useless idiot, I saved a fish named the Life out of the cauldron called Death, only to watch it struggle, dive back into the boiling broth. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why wouldn't they value their hard-won life? The doubts left me feeling lost.
I can smell your desperation, all the way down to your bone marrow.
Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living, granting us strength. With a coin forged by their deaths, they exchanged something more in return. Everything I'm doing now
so closely is just for one reason. Witnessing your death with my own two eyes. Even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war dance. And a fully cured Fei Shao.
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borison, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a healer who has witnessed so much death, you won't be swayed by fear. What a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my heart.
Why did he say heart like that?
Can you even feel respect? With your corrupted heart?
Of course. Because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, you're still just a weak fox. As the wolf's creed goes, give to the wolf a dead end. When new paths arise, raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. That's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Borison truly respect their enemies. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for a hunt. Your feeble souls will witness a new future. A future that belongs to me.
It amuses me that they're abominations of abundance, but they are all about the hunt.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered. We must act quickly.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Moktok, what's that noise?
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the Wardens will be held on is about to set off. The Sky-faring Commission will clear the air routes. And if our star skiffs try to escape, we'll be spotted.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful. Where is your Borison dignity?
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the Borison Pax, there's still hope.
Hope? The Borison have forgotten the wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out. Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar, trying to use Duran's offspring. Moktok, let me tell you how the Borison will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xiangzhou. We will be ravenous wolves, walking amongst a herd of lambs with our fangs bared.
But Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Moktok, we're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Chow. Milja. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yaoqing. Tell your general. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou Lofi in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish archer. Follow me, my cops. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous, in brutal battles, embrace their eternal prize. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. It brings back all the memories of past battles within me. My return will bring back the wolf's greed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory.
Why? I don't care about March's POV right now. Stop.
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what the war dance is actually like? I feel like my eardrums are going to burst. Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? March, you haven't forgotten what you came to do, have you? As a representative of the Xianzhou Lofi, I will defeat all challengers. That's the spirit. Sounds like you're all fired up. If you could just keep your legs from shaking so much, it would be more convincing, March. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a Lofi swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good master Yenjing as the ringmaster. But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a beginner in swordplay. I don't know where I got the confidence when I agreed to help General Huayan. Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you are defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Xianzhou Lofi shall all be taken by the Juming. Master Yun Li, please, I'm about to compete. Can you say something that will give me a little confidence? March, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced far more terrifying enemies than your opponents here today, right?
She's not wrong, March.
Don't you feel a lot more relaxed looking at it that way? I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. It's time for me to get in the ring and prove myself. Let's go! Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
March, what are you? What is your team again? I forgot. Forgive me. Superberg. Follow it, support March. Oh yeah, I can run her with Facial. Yeah, let's just do that. let's just do that. That works. I don't have Robin, but this works. Dope, let's do it.
Miss Yunli, Miss March, this way, please. I was informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong and came to greet you personally. The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yanqing has been made public, Miss March. Just now, as I passed the contestants' hall, I overheard them all discussing this news. The most common question I heard was, who is March 7th? If they ask you this, how will you introduce yourself? Do you have something prepared?
March 7th, a young beauty from the Astral Express.
All right. When people ask you, you might as well tell them this loud and clear.
I see you are both quite relaxed. Impressive. Didn't mean to endanger you, folks. Miss Yunli's contestant information was registered for the war dance a long time ago. However, as a last-minute entry, the Skyfaring Commission has taken care of the necessary procedures for you, Miss March 7th. Please, follow this path. The contestant hall is just up ahead.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe.
Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall.
Yeah. Oh, treasure chest. Oh, I open it. Thank you.
So, this is the contestant hall.
There are so many people.
March, before the war dance begins, allow me to give you one more lesson. My grandfather always told me that a weapon mimics its master. That means that a person's weapon will reflect their habits and personality. You've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you? Tell me, what did you observe from that?
Waving around such a giant weapon. Master Yunli favors using overwhelming force over strategy.
You're not wrong. My battle style has always been simple and effective. One cut, and it's over. Observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie, is the key to victory in battle. A shockingly heavy sword like mine, for example, is obviously not suited for a long, drawn-out battle. So, it would be best to find a way to drag the battle out.
Drag it out.
Why would you tell me your weakness?
That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight, don't you think? I don't want to see you go and lose to someone else after all. Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents. Let's use the people here in the contestants hall to practice. If you know yourself and know your enemy, you will not lose in 100 battles.
It's not that this isn't interesting and I don't care. It's that I don't care about it right now. There's a lot of other really really interesting things going on elsewhere at this exact moment.
Who should I ask first?
Was there something you wanted to ask me? Ah, yes. Yeah, this is just a regular Cloud Knight Devastator blade. Oh, I understand what's going on, Miss March 7th and Miss Lee. I'm actually not a contestant. I'm just here as a security guard. No, it's all right. I can't bear to watch other people make things awkward, so I always try to keep the conversation going. But then I'm the one who ends up thinking.
Oh no, I like this guy.
I've gotten used to it by now, so don't worry.
Oh god. Oh no, he's me.
There are still many guests arriving here. Please be cautious.
Understood.
I like him.
I am not used to wearing clothes like this at all. Oh, you're March 7th. The stand-in for Lieutenant Yunching, correct?
That's right. And you are?
As you can see, I am the journalist entrusted with interviewing contestants on site.
I see the Skyfaring Commission has really gone all out as the host. Interesting.
That's right. A big event like this just can't go ahead without a few of us running around. Since the competition is getting started, could I ask you some questions that are on my mind? Oh, great. First, the question that is on everyone's minds. Lieutenant Yanching is not appearing in today's war dance. This is just gossip from unreliable sources, but I hear that Lieutenant Yanching is seriously injured. Is this true? Then what is the real reason?
Relationship trouble.
Seriously? Alright. I understand. Once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many different worlds, Miss March 7th. Are there any that you're looking forward to facing in particular? May I ask who that might be? The talented swordswoman from the Xianzhou Juming, Miss Yun Li. I look forward to a spectacular battle between you two. Thank you very much for accepting my interview. Much appreciated.
I really wanted to say the relationship trouble. That'd have been hilarious.
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yanching I've heard so much about, and finally cross blades with him myself. Who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This is no more than running away from a fight, and is a great dishonor to the Yao Qing. This last-minute replacement, March 7th. Who exactly is she?
If I'd known I could use multiple weapons at once, I'd have brought my bow.
Hello, miss. Are you here to take part in the Ringmaster's Challenge too?
That's right. I'm the March 7th that everyone's been talking about.
What? You're March 7th?
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been practicing the art of swordplay for half a month.
March swordsmanship for over 200 years.
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid tactic too, right?
First round of the war dance is about to begin. Are you feeling okay, March?
Me? I'm fine. As soon as I saw these people gathered here,
I felt
weirdly
relaxed.
Just make sure to maintain this composure when you go in the ring.
I understand why you wanted me to know myself and know my enemy. I don't feel as nervous as I did before.
So, do you want to go out and see the ring?
I knew it! Let's go.
Yeah. What?
That's enough knowing the enemy for now.
Come on.
Her mentality is better. Oh god, that's great. Why is there a dating here?
You're even asking dating?
It's saying, I am not a contestant. Got it.
Well, looks like we're done with their questions. That's enough knowing the enemy for now. Come on, I want to see what the ring looks like.
Oh god. Just slandered the Trailblazer. I love it. Her mentality isn't that messed up. Jeez. Chest.
Wonder how much mung bean soda we can buy with this.
Walk through here. We'll be able to see the war dance's official venue.
Wow, so this is what it's like from the spectator seats?
Look over there. That's the ring we'll be standing on.
Master Yun Li? I'm getting nervous again. Can I really do this?
Well, it's too late for nerves now. It's almost time.
Oh yeah. Should look at that later.
Almost time for what? As soon as I think about the mission General Hyan gave me, my heart starts racing like crazy. What do I do, Master Yun Li?
Have I really only been streaming for an hour? That's wild. Oh no, I've been streaming longer. My feed cut out. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Well, that's peculiar. What?
It's when it stops speeding that we need to worry.
What did I do?
Take in the atmosphere and prepare yourself. I have to leave for a moment and do some inspections around the ship.
I had a feeling you were about to ask that.
This is also part of Grandpa's orders.
Because I only have so much time to play games, and I'm trying to get a character in this, so I need to finish the story so I can get the free jade and summon for the character.
I wonder how Master Yan Qing is doing over there.
Hey, focus.
Report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Look, this is the life of gacha, Shell. You know this. I gotta do the things to do the gacha and get the waifus. This is gacha. That's how it has to be done. And unfortunately, this is my number one gacha. This takes priority over everything.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the port.
I didn't make it all the way to Pity, unfortunately. I missed. I don't know how, because I thought I had more tickets than I did, and I only had 2/3 of a Pity, and I think I thought I had another third in tickets, but when I went to summon with tickets, I didn't. So I got to 250 out of 300. I got really close. I just wasn't able to get the last 5 multis up in time. So I wasn't able to get her.
Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible before the situation gets out of hand.
Yes, General.
You two, follow me.
I was very tired at that point in time, and realistically probably shouldn't have been summoning when I'm tired. Like, I should have thought, looked first.
We lost contact just a moment ago.
Could that mean...
You will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
All of you, get out of my way.
Wait. Don't go any closer.
General, I failed you. That mad dog left me here as...
A declaration of war.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all this time. Well, Lord Hule ordered us to remain here, just to see if you, the great Merlin...
But I mean, if I'm able to pull off getting Robin and Fei Xiao's light cone somehow, then I will take it as compensation for my dumb decisions in Grand Blue. Clearly, that's how that works.
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of life and death. Are you ready for your death, Abomination?
Bro, I hate how fast these things are. God dang.
By the blade. Like a cow. Time to reap. You cannot hide. Jump.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Jump.
Thank you.
There was a package.
Yeah?
On the front porch.
Yeah, who's it to?
It was for Mom.
Okay.
I put it on her bed.
Okay.
There's Uncle Ray.
Hey, Bubba.
There's no time like the present.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I was... Nah, my nephew was there. That took priority to me. You're a great nephew.
Let's
claws got dull.
Ooh, call him out. Call him out, Fei Xiao.
Right in the heart of death.
Sure, I'll play along.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Check. Victory is inevitable!
Spend freely.
Feeling spiffy?
Show me what you can never hesitate!
Oh, was that it? I thought there was a second wave. Why was I being so reserved with my... Okay.
Oh, are you okay?
I wasn't able to save Jiao Chou. Hule was more cunning and powerful than I imagined.
Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me? With a one-on-one duel? Or with a hostage exchange, maybe?
Hule is planning on attacking the bustling streets of the Xianzhou Lofi.
What did you just say?
Impossible. Even if there are still undercover Borison that we haven't sniffed out, Hule can't have more than a few dozen people. How is he planning on simultaneously attacking the streets of the Xianzhou Lofi?
He has an ace up his sleeve. Hule's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of Borison. I've seen him convert a Foxy into a Borison wolf trooper with my own eyes. This is Hule's declaration of war. His blood. It can cause Foxians to rapidly transform and lose their minds. He has passed his blood to his minions, and is planning to spread it across the Lofi and stir up panic.
He wants to encircle us in one fell swoop. This beast is truly unpredictable.
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and the Cloud Knights right away. Have them enforce a traffic ban and order all Foxians to remain indoors until further notice.
The moment you see your enemy's declaration of war, it means that they have already begun to take action.
But if Hule succeeds in getting this panic to spread...
Do you remember what I told you before? Hunting is about thinking the same way as your prey, not just mindlessly chasing after them. What Hule wants is to see everyone on the Lofi descend into panic. He wants to see us lose our minds and waste our limited manpower scouring every inch of the Lofi for signs of an attack until we exhaust ourselves. It's like that party game the people of the Yaoqing love to play. They hide an object under one of several bowls, then move the bowls around and have you guess which one the object is underneath. The way I see it, this is all nothing more than misdirection. No matter what Hule does, there is one truth that cannot be changed. He is trapped aboard the Xianzhou Lofi. The only way for him to escape is to find a ship.
Right now, the only ship he'd be able to see is the Sky Splitter.
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages. That would be the best place for him to go. So, that will also be our final battlefield.
If we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or if he does as he said he would, and his minions infect the Foxians everywhere with wolf blood, what do we do then? Are we just supposed to abandon those less likely locations?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Weighing your options and making a decision. There are always questions that we will ask ourselves, but never be able to answer.
True.
Before making a decision, we must destroy any hesitation that we are holding on to. Once we make a decision, we must fight off any regrets. There is a chance that we will make the wrong decision, allow our allies to be sacrificed in vain. There is a chance that we will predict our enemy's movements correctly, yet underestimate their strength and be overwhelmed in battle. But being lost in hesitation and failing to take any action will always be more harmful than taking the wrong path. We must make a decision, no matter what. Everyone, listen up. I will personally take charge of Starskiff Haven, evacuate the people, and prepare for any possible attacks. I will do my best to ensure that things are safe and quiet. Nameless, please lend us your strength as you did when the Ambrosial Arbor was reborn. I need you and Wildza to go in search of Jiao Cho.
I just want to point out, still, nobody has said his name the same.
General, please entrust me with the safety of the Sky Splitter. I was originally meant to participate in the tournament, so now it is only right that I return to the Sky Splitter.
Kule does come to attack the Sky Splitter. Lieutenant Yanqing, I need you to hold him there until I am able to arrive.
Please rest assured, General. If he dares step foot on the Sky Splitter, I, Yanqing, swear on the blade in my hands that he shall not escape.
Cloud Knights, the Borson have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash a bloodbath along the streets of the Xianzhou. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud Knights, will we allow the Borson to succeed with their plan? Be on your guard. Calling Starskin Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borson attacks.
Seisham, the ports of Starskin Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back. I will be there immediately.
Facials POV. Do 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 do.
There you are, Seisham. Madam Yukong. After 30 years, we find ourselves fighting.
Too bad Yukong is actually not a good teammate for her. Bro, these guys and their ridiculous speed.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Loser. I don't know why the.
Short respite, then time for the next fight.
Wait, where? Oh.
Let's see. All together.
I could have got all 7 of them at once. I'm bad.
Short respite, then time for the next fight. We have cleared out the enemies in Starskin Haven. But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum Alley. I will prepare a Starskiff. Cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against time to stop this farce that Hule has created. I know Jiao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring this to a swift end. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat
Madame Yukong, lend me your bow.
What's that?
Everyone, out of the way!
That was sick.
Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this.
Hey, I mean, she managed to mostly not destroy the place.
She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known about Hule and Zhao Zhou's whereabouts. That was one of Fei Xiao's arrows. Who knows what she used as an arrow to fire all the way over here? I wouldn't say always, but often would be fair. As soon as the heat of battle gets to her, she sees every place as a battlefield where she can unleash hell. Take a good look around. If you can find one or two Borisin that aren't dead yet, let me know. I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to crack them open and get the information we need.
That. So I need to pause for a second. So, yeah, okay. Oh, I have a general thing. I'll have to do it when I get back. Oh, I actually have to wait till I finish the thing that I'm on. Right. I shall be right back. So, hang tight. I'm back, but I'm back with a caveat. There's my chat. There's my chat. I'm back with a caveat. I'm back with a caveat of I actually have to go. Supper's about to be done, and I actually have to take care of something after supper, come to find out. So I'm going to go ahead and stream here. I do apologize for a sudden ending like that. And there's a good chance that I probably will continue the story when I get done with what I have to do, because I'll still have some time. So I'll probably end up finishing the story off stream. Hate doing that, I do. But I need to get the story done. I need to get it done. I need the materials. And I want the jade. I have to get Robin. Please, I need Robin. So, thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. I do appreciate it. You are all much appreciated as always. Thank you. And yeah, sorry, only 2 hours of me today. Maybe tomorrow evening? I don't know. Maybe one other day this week though, potentially. We'll see. There's under a week, 6 days until my birthday, and I usually stream on my birthday, so should potentially be a stream next Monday. We'll see what happens. Definitely. If anything, you'll see me then next, but yeah, been fun. Catch everyone next time. Peace.